Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. A little late today, but things happen, you know. See how things go today. I'm gonna see how things go today. Don't like it could be the best day. How's Bitcoin looking? 40,000. It's hanging in there. Okay. Make sure everything is looking good and live and rolling here. Looks like the internet is more alive than me this morning. Starting out the day with our big winner yesterday. Looks like our biggest loser today. Good morning, Shala. How you doing this morning? Welcome to the show. I am definitely really late. I couldn't sleep last night, tossed and turned all night. Finally, I went and took some pain medication and it wiped me out. I got a good 6 hours sleep. Fortunately, it wiped me out longer than my show. Sometimes holidays are actually better than work days because people are home and more apt to be on their computers and do more trading and do more buying. That being said, some holidays like New Year's or Christmas Day seem to be okay, not great, but a day like this is not like a family important type day, because most people, Sunday can be horrible. Because Sunday is more of the day where the family is together. They put all their phones away, get rid of the TV, and spend the day together as a family. But being that today is Good Friday, you know, it could be a good day, I think. It gives people time to sit down and go over what they're looking at, watch more videos, learn more. So, Good Friday, good morning, happy Easter weekend to everybody. Looks like API 3 stayed up in the top last night. The IDX finally came up. QSP's popping off. And it's funny because the one who's the biggest winner yesterday is the biggest loser today. And it seems to do that. I noticed that. And the trend in the last few weeks that we've been doing this morning show is usually our top 2 or 3 big winners at the top end up down here in the bottom. So we'll see how well it recovers. See if it gets a nice little pop here. I mean, this is down. This is all down here, touching the side, not under it. The purple, I don't see where the purple one is. purple ones on top, light blues in the middle. Not perfect, but now we got, you know, the normalized MACD and the 5 and 1 down here, all about ready to try to cross at the same time. It looks like the MACD is going to beat it. So if these were to snap and cross at the same time with that green dot, this could get explosive again this morning, try to get back up where it was. So this is a little higher than I would like to see. So everything just, you know, for a real good explosion, everything down here just needs to line up perfectly. That's what I look for. So a lot of times I'll scroll through here. Oh, wait a minute, is that my notification? Hey, YouTube notified me. I'm live now. Good. Yeah, I woke up late. Man, I feel like garbage. I feel like I got ran over on the way here. Just a short walk from my bedroom to here. Much traffic in my house. Looking at this coming down, that's a little even flow, so maybe 212 was the bottom here. I had a buy-in setback up here at, what was it, 253 somewhere in there. I think I might have removed it after I bought it. So I thought 253 would be close to the bottom. It didn't hold. It's 235. Where did it go? Yeah, 255 is right here. I thought that would hold at 255, 250. No, and I chose 253. And so if I got it right here on this candle, and he decided just to tank, come back up. So, yeah. Hopefully it'll recover. So let's get over here to our morning list, see what's moving. SNX definitely took off back here. Nice little upward trend there. QSP got a nice throat. Red dot pulling back. API3. It popped off, it's pulling back. I bought some API3 last night. It hit all my targets. I even told people in chat, API3. You know, I just got now where I don't even tell people it's taking off. I'll type it in chat, API3. That's it. Because as I scroll through these and I see this right here happening down here, I don't have time to type out a whole long sentence. And so I just type out API3, enter. I bought it, played it, gained some nice little gains. IDEX. I was looking at it last night. It tried to take off and pulled back. Finally taking off a little bit this morning, hitting all my marks. SNX. Liquidity. Nice little even takeoff here, but they also both came down right here. So that's what push up, retreat. Where liquidity pumped to 270 again. Liquidity pumped here, quick retreat. It pumped here, quick retreat. So we're seeing that be kind of a thing for liquidity. It'll pump up and pull back. It pumped up and pulled back. So we might see that again later today when it comes back down here. Pump up and pull back. I've seen some comments on Twitter and stuff and other places. A lot of people were thinking this could get up in the mid threes. So I think I had some, and I put my sell at like 285. Some people think it could get into the mid to low threes. Can't always say it's done. I mean, you got to look at what's in circulation. So we go to liquidity here. 176 million market cap. 69 million coins. 69% circulation. No, this ain't done. I mean, in today's market, a lot of coins are 500 million to $1 billion in market cap. So no, it depends on how long you want to hold it. This is far from done. It might just be done for this little pump. I mean, volume's up to the last 24 hours is 1,024%. Volume's definitely there. Liquidity, got the volume out. Let me see, I got my marks here. Let's pull it down. My golden mark on here is 302. And the way I measure my marks is by percentages. That one's 10%. That should be 20%. So if you measure, where are we at today? We're at 4.12% today. Right now we're at 4.12. If we go to the 20% mark at $3, that's roughly, 19.2 or 1992. So say 20. That means today would have to get to about 2011 or 20.08 on TradingView. If the percentage gets a 20.08, there'll be a 20% run from about here. That's 3026. So yeah, it's very possible we get up to $3 a day. We got the mid threes from here. 340. That's about a 33% run. Plus the 4.5 we're at now, so that'd be about 37, 38, right at 38% for the day total. Very possible. Right now it's in the middle of a pullback. A lot of coins do that when they take off a little bit, depending on the volume. And this is known for doing it. It'll take off, pull back, take off, pull back. This was consolidating, take off and pull back. So I take it this is kind of a slow gainer, a slow pumper. So it's something definitely to hang on to and look at. But I think you're far from done. Like I said, if you look at the liquidity, market cap's 175 million. If you double that, that'd be 350 million. At 350 million, you'd be sitting at easily $5.06 from right here. It's $3 possible, 3.5 very, very possible. Another 25 million would pump you right to $3 easy. Yeah. So liquidity looks good. If you're in it and you've been in it for a while, hang on to it. I wouldn't dump and get rid of it, especially if you're in it down here under $1, $25, $50 area. And you're almost 2x now. Wow, pro taking off. Look at that. Did it just take off underneath us? No, I'm looking up, I see it above my head here. It crossed just about right, got a green dot. This is all lined up just about right. This is lined up to get a nice blow up to about 355. It's 254 right now. This is Pro. I just clicked over to it. I seen it moving out of the corner of my eye, so I had to open Coinbase Pro. So this is Pro taking off, getting a little bump here. This is my morning show, Nick. I don't know if you've been on my morning show yet. I'm usually here a couple hours ago, but rough night sleeping, so I couldn't get up. I woke up. I usually wake up about 5 or 6 hours, and I got about 6.5 hours last night. So I'm not making no excuses, but I am here. We're doing this. A little late, but we're here. So we will bounce back up here. Go through some of this list up here. See the movers and shakers. DSO pulling back. QSP blew up. It looks like it's getting overshot. So I think this right here will get on top and start holding it down. API3. Look at that. See how it overshot it? Pushed it down. That's getting back under. So this might level off here. Hopefully this will get a little curl back here. If not, you'll see this drop down a little bit more. IDEX, SNX. Let's do this real quick. Oh, what is Bitcoin doing today? Huge drop. I want to say huge, but a big drop. And kind of doing like it's been doing. Nice little trickle back up. Nice and slow. Causes the altcoins to give them a chance to start popping off again. There's 40,000. Hit 39.5 last night. And it's about the lowest it needs to go before it decides to crash down lower. So I have a line here at 39.225. So that's Bitcoin for you. Shipping, liquidity is at, wow, liquidity is, says it's at 0. So that don't make sense. Why is it all the way up here and at 0? Yeah, everything just kind of swapped here. It's early for me. I'm brain dead. We got 3 double digits today. Almost 4. SNX coming down. But yeah, liquidity is pulling back a little bit. See where they're crossing here. Nice big red dot. Then, yeah, it's going to dump down a little bit here. But like I said, the possibilities of going a lot higher are there. Might not do it in one big jump. Scrolling down the list here, just looking. A lot of things are moving quick this morning. A lot of fast movers. Must be the morning show, not the dump show. So, turn your computer upside down, change the color of the wicks. Let's see how things just start changing real fast. Look all the red in there. That's from Bitcoin last night. Wow, where's it at? It's moving. It's crazy. There's our star last night. It pumped back up to the. If you take this and look at liquidity, liquidity is dumping about as fast as this is turning up. Almost the same looking chart in reverse. Liquidity did exactly like this up here and it's dumping, and Pro already dumped and recovering, coming back up. And that's perfect pump right there. See where this orange line comes down into here? This is crossing through there. This is all curled up. All the EMAs, my LMSA, everything is pushing on this candle upward. They both just crossed right here on this candle. This is a perfect classic pump right here. That's what I look for in all these signals. So like last night when I wasn't streaming and I was sitting here doing my own trading, I was literally just going down the list and clicking on them and just looking, click, click, click. I mean, I was just not that fast, but I was just click, 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 every coin. And out of most of all the green ones I've seen, I found 2 coins that were looking like this. I told people in chat last night. API3 was one of them. I think I chose ORN, and there was a third one. And 2 out of the 3 took off like this, and ORN didn't. Can't remember what the third one was. Definitely come back here to check out Pro, see how it's running, and it is basically, well, I can't complain. Back up to where I bought in. So, nice little bottom there. What I'll do is I'll mark this bottom here. Future reference. You see it's top of that wick, top of this body right here, bottom of that wick. So to me, that this right here was this classic support. Like that. So now, a week or 3 months from now, I pull this chart up and zoom back and I go, oh, look at this. Look at all these marks. What was this for? And I can grab this and extend it on further. Plus, I can use it for later on when this goes up and decides to maybe come back down. Look at Pro go. Yeehaw. Classic pump on something like this is probably up in here somewhere. Far from here up, we're at 25% pump. Wow, nice. Percentage on this coin is huge when it moves. Did it come out of the dead? Where'd it go? I even measured that right. And that blue line up 31%. Wow. Gotta be up here in the top somewhere already. It was like 17% in the hole. And it's only 2.96% here. So it was 20%. It had to be 20% in the hole. Holy cow. So what's the measurement? This is one candle. That one candle is 17%. We're going for the massive handle. Is that a cup and handle there? I didn't even zoom it in to find out. That's not a cup and handle. It looks like a handle, but where's the rest of the cup? Is it a daily cup? No. That's a massive pump from yesterday. 1 day candle with a lit up. That was massive yesterday. I don't think I've seen a daily candle lit up like that. Not in a long time. Could we get another one today? I mean, if we did, I mean, what's CoinBase high here? 485 was their launch high price. It don't reflect that on CoinMarketCap, but I guess we'll note it on here. 482, all-time high here. Very possible for it to go after it. Mark this right here. Where these two candle wicks here are, so that could be a point of resistance to get through. And another one right here in those candle bodies. So yeah, you see right this, look at that. So that right there, if I zoomed out yesterday and looked at that, that was a point of resistance, and this right here, and it's trying to be support once it broke through. Yeah, look at that, that's resistance there. So let's get back here. Looks like we're getting a pullback on this a little bit. Go back in here and look at all this stuff. You can see how he's way out. There's 482 up here. Definitely something to shoot for. So $4.01 is a major resistance spot. I'd like to see this get up here, create like a headboard, footboard scenario. But definitely got the right signals. I got into where I really like this 24-minute chart. I was putting it in, I was doing 30 and 15 minutes. And I've seen people talking, you know, I'm constantly watching videos and learning more. And so the 24-minute came up and the 10-minute one came up. A lot of guys seem to like those two, so. And I'm starting to like this 24-minute chart with all these signals here. So I was using just a regular MACD. I switched over to the normalized MACD. And this 5 and 1, they kind of work hand in hand. Yeah, got my settings put in there. So I use Market Cipher as how it confirmed what I'm seeing here. And I added some signals up in here with Market Cipher's EMAs. That really, everything pulls together. I mean, it's pretty damn accurate. I like it. I can't say it's giving me a forecast for a week or two out, but it definitely gives me a notice of, you know, I'm getting where I'm having more faith in this, where I can kind of look at it and say, well, this is what's going to do in the next 45 minutes to an hour. But sometimes those don't play out when you do that. I did it yesterday and they were fixing a cross just perfect, and all of a sudden this one hit and skipped back down. And it's like, well, as soon as that did it, it made it invalid. Get some more coffee and wake up. So I'm a late bloomer on Good Friday this morning, and hopefully nobody set their alarm clock to get up to watch me at 5 a.m. and I wasn't here. If they did, I apologize. RGT, well, this thing is like a heart wave going through here. This is, look at that, you can see it, toot. You can see where they broke through, but not together. Green dot. That one jumped way sooner, so the pump button is big. But it's still got a nice little upward climb. Got a little push from the bottom. Scrolling down here and looking for more movers. Out of the normal, what I'm looking for. Seeing more crashing out than normal than moving up. A lot of huge fluctuation this morning, and a lot of it's going down, not up. STX, I got a green on STX. Oh, I hate those candles. Those candles I do not like because it's like stale. No volume, they just do this, and all of a sudden, boom, you get a blow off. So there's no real good reading on these things. They're just flat. This is one of those that if you're in it, it takes off. You're in it. If you're not, don't go chasing because it can blow up and go up 50 cents and then start doing this again. Two. Good morning, Bobby. How you doing? You must be doing better than me. At least you're awake. I definitely getting a slow start myself. Yeah, Pro. Looked like Pro went to sleep when I did and woke up when I did. I had a buy-in set for 253. I thought that was going to be bottom area. It fooled me. It went all the way back down to that level of support, about 220, 230, I think it was. So if you waited and caught the bottom, congratulations. I just set a buy-in where I thought it was going to be pretty good. Haven't been to sleep. Hey, that solves a problem right there. You don't oversleep if you don't go to sleep. Maybe that's what I should have done. I was feeling pretty miserable. I tried going to sleep 3-4 different times last night. Kept waking back up, tossing, turning. Finally took something to relax me a little bit and it knocked me out. And I didn't get up till 6 o'clock, 6:30. I think I crawled bet 6:15. I was getting up for the babies coming here because she babysits 2 kids on the weekends, and since today's Good Friday and the nurseries are closed, we'll get them an extra day. So she got them today. So if you hear kids in the background, that's because they're here. And unfortunately, their mom works every other weekend, and this is her weekend to work. And so their mother will be working on Easter. So we went out and bought Easter baskets and got all kinds of stuff for them because we were going to have them Easter Sunday morning when she goes to work. But that's the life of a single parent, I guess. It sucks. You got to work to take care of your kids, but when you got to work on holidays, it even sucks worse. Track. What are you doing? Look at that. Track starts to get a nice little run. And this LMSA earns up here encapsulates it. Poof, you ain't going nowhere. Come back here. Couldn't make it past the 200 moving average. I'm gonna try to get to it. Fighting that 100 there. And right here, I got 100. Tried to push it back up. Just couldn't get it going. Excuse me. Back up on me. Oh. RGT kind of stepping out of there. Oh, you did. A CoinBase watch list on Twitter. Okay. I also have a Discord too. I don't know if you're in Discord. I don't know if I have Twitter open this morning because it eats up more internet. I don't have much internet this morning with having the TV going for the kids. I'll have to go there and look at that. Is it a live watch list where it rotates and revolves and has signals, or is it just a daily thing that you gotta check into every day? I think I have a Coinbase website. I go for, not Coinbase, but a website, and I'm also on Coinbase Twitter. And Pro, I get notifications when they're launching coins and stuff like that. And I never paid attention this week to see if they launched any new coins this week. I've been so busy with other things, trying to get my channel monetized, and I did hit the hours the other day. And I'm going through the process of getting everything set up. Waiting for Google Analytics to send me some information. I guess I got to put in a PIN code, all that fun stuff. Maple, what is Maple doing? There's a big drop right there, simultaneously cross going down, and you see the big drop. Everything's kind of looking like dinosaurs this morning. QSP. Like I said, nice big long run up, flattened out pretty quick. That's what we're gonna do, a BART pattern on us. I'll come up, go down, go across, go back over, come back up. Okay. If you tag me in it, I should go in there and look on it, look up the history and see the tags, and I'll go look at it once we get done with this show here this morning. SNX is moving. I mean, I'm watching it flash over here to the right. No significant crossing point other than right here, where they both dipped under. And then they both came out at the same time right here. Market cipher didn't give me a green dot till the candle after, so this might have been an early signaling here, which it was, from the red candle. Nice little dip right here, my little orange signal. Not the most prominent, but this is on top, so as the LMSA was up on top, you were expected to hold it down, but volume pushed it through. Now it's on the bottom, working as support instead of resistance. Every EMA is underneath on the 24-minute. Everything's pushing us up, so it's coming back and retesting it. SNX, A nice little stride. Going back up. Go look at it on the alley. Looks good on the alley. I mean, retesting right here on this signal up here. We break this right here. Could get a nice little run up off this. Just retesting it right now. I'm looking at the red retesting that. So if we can hang on that little area right here, and then possibly get up here. I like to call it right about there. I like to use these orange signals as a resistant type line. So could we pump up to 596? Be nice. Last high off of these candles over here. There. So yeah, it popped up almost to this one right here. Wow, I'm seeing that now. I don't know if you guys see this. I got zoomed in so small, but there's a touch right here. Comes down. So nice inverse head and shoulders. Awesome. Hourly. Wow. If that's the case, this could be a hell of a runoff. Maybe. Would that take us right back to this? Yeah. If that's a nice head and inverse head and shoulders, if it blows off from right here, look how this lines up perfectly with this right here. Almost this thing right here. Right there. Right up here. Boom. Maybe a little higher. It lines up just about perfect with that. We'll have to see. What number is that at? Yeah, it's just put in gold. That is $6.84 for SNX. If the head and shoulder blows off like it's showing. I mean, I'm looking at these touches right here, almost perfect. Not quite. Look at that. Nice little shoulder there. Nice little shoulder right here. There. Actually, this ain't a shoulder yet. It's got to curl back over one more time. Just give it a shoulder. I guess I'm trying to pull back too far and look. So, let's see. Yeah, my brain's slow this morning. Diesel. Get back to the 24 here. Zoom this stuff in where you guys can see the candles better. I know I zoom it out more like this, so you guys can, or zoom in more so you guys can see the candles. Hard for me sometimes to see the patterns unless I zoom this out. US QSP. Looks like QSP is going to try to run up here. Tap on this a little bit. Hopefully, if it blows through it, gets us under. That would be powerful. I'm not seeing the power here. So that would be true volume right out of the gate. People buying the hell out of it. API free. Just try it. See how it's starting to curl back around the 24-minute. Those are inverted from each other. One's trying to cross up, one's trying to cross down. So it might just be a small little pump here, not much. Get this, you know, pump over, get this to come hit it. Let's hit refresh on here and see what moves up, what falls down. Wow, MDT in the list. Right here, this will curl up, push up. Ricky, Bobby, Ricky says good morning. Good morning, Koi. How you doing? Wow, how long have I been live? I'm curious to look here. 47 minutes. I just got an email from YouTube saying I was live on my notifications. Maybe YouTube's on as much as a vacation as I am this morning. So, MDT. It is a slow mover. It is moving out. Definitely top resistance back here. Not quite all the way to the top of this wick, but definitely testing these right now. Kind of a roller coaster. I'm not seeing any great signals out of it, unless I'm just missing it this morning because I'm brain dead. Just watch for MDT. Might just take a nice slow. Yeah, it's maxed out up here on the 24-minute, so it's probably gonna take a nice slow climb up here, level off a little bit. It could possibly run to about 5.5 cents. So keep an eye on that. There's KRL. KRL pumped good last night, and it pulled back and leveled off again. Yeah, this is on top of the candle. It needs to get back up here. What was the other one I seen here just a minute ago? Maker was making some good moves yesterday. Big dollar coin making some moves yesterday. $18.70. Popping off up here to $19.70. So a nice $100 walk up here. I'm curious, when a $100 coin takes off walking like that and it moves $100, that's only 5.23% for $100. Wow. Small percentage for such a large move. You would think the percentage would be so much higher, especially like if you're in a $2 coin that moves up to $3. It's a huge percentage versus this right here. If I just take the same, if I bought one of these coins for $1,953, well, I guess I can't compare that. I am definitely brain dead this morning. Maybe I need to go back to bed. Drugs ain't worn off yet. Oh. I am just weeks away, I think. Not even, yeah, I think I'm about probably a week. I wait for a letter to come in from the mail from AdSense to do my AdSense verification. But I am not too far away from having super chat and super stickers and all that fun stuff, Quay. So I did all the monetization request things in the back office yesterday. So I'm getting excited. BGX says it's making moves. Maybe everybody around it's collapsing. Oh, see, it's getting held down. LRC. Oh, he's looking just about, yeah, it's not lined up in here. I like how it's looking on the signals over here. Up, cross through, back down. Maybe another pullback or two. This ain't quite right close enough yet. So LRC is getting close to a nice little pop off. Like I said, just not a exciting morning yet. Bitcoin holding up there, not too bad. Cheese, are you trying to make a move? See, it looks like Chili's is getting ready to. But it's all on top right here in the center of that. Nothing spectacular. I'm not seeing a good chart to show a good explosion yet. Get down here into the blood, see what's going on down here. See right there, see that? That's almost simultaneously breakout right here. Green dot's a little late. The orange is in the middle. LMSA's on the bottom, the purple's right here. I mean, could we see a possible MCO2 take off a little bit here maybe? Go to 5 minutes. Ooh, those are crappy 5-minute candles. Look at the low ass volume on this. Wow, dead volume. You see the crossway back here now, not quite lined up, but it's still the same as the 24-minute one. That looks like crap. Wow, I hate to see what the 1 minute looks like. Look at that, it looks like Morse code. Can somebody decipher this for us? Is it telling us something in Morse code here? Nasty looking candles. They're definitely moving up on the 24-minute. Got a solid candle there. MCO2. So far we got 0.03%. Big runner. Hang on, Forrest, you might have a competitor. $9.91. I'm just not seeing a lot of volume to get it to pump. It's gonna be one of those to watch paint dry today. So if MCO2 was to pump up over here, what could we expect out of it? If it got a nice candle wick, 3%? Yeah, so 3% would give you 30-cent run. Not the hugest run, but if you're in MCO2, every little bit counts, right? STX pulling out zeros here. Liquidity. Look at that. It was down in the blood area and it's popped back up. We seen that a minute ago. It dumped on us when we were watching it. It's pulling back out. Liquidity is at that point to where little bitty runs are huge percentages. So this last little run back here, 20%. $2.26 to $2.70. 50-cent run. So you can see where it almost crossed together here. Got the big dump. This is leveling out. This is starting to curl back under. Might be setting itself back up to make another cross back over. Hopefully this down here doesn't cross sooner than this up here. They cross simultaneously here in another candle or two. We can see another little pop-off. The LMSA is up on top, so I don't expect too big of a jump up unless it blows through it. And if it blows through it and gets us under it, then it gets explosive. So keep an eye on liquidity. It could be moving today. And that's about it. It's almost at the bottom here. Pro. Yeah. Pro got a nice little jump here. It took off and just died. Yeah, flattened out right here. That's why it's important to, set your charts up, pay attention, try to see what's moving, what's not. QSP, can it break? It's still want to break through this. So, nice little pop off, ran right to this little orange line, jumping up. The QSP, if this gets to be a big candle here and a close, and it gets this LMSA under it, this could take off and go somewhere. So, hang on to your rocket suits. It's not time to ignite your rockets yet. Go out to the 1 hour. Nice little basket hoop here. You've seen that pattern before. Yeah, let's get a bigger picture of what we're looking at. Big blast off back here. It's been going sideways. It pulled back. Yeah, I can see it's got to break through a lot of this stuff up in here. This would be golden right here for it to get through this. And what's funny is this was drawn way before I started using this program. With not program, but this signal with the orange right here. And it's funny how close this is right here to these two tops that I had drawn earlier. And I had a mark here that lines up almost with the top of this mark here. Crazy, ain't it? How good am I? No, I'm just kidding. I got other golden marks here for the tops of these here. Top of those wicks. Yeah, I can see my little tick marks in there. So nice push back up on this right here. Let's see, we're getting to the lines here, not totally overextended because this one got way up here. You can see the center of that circle at 104%, so that's very common to get way up there. But this right here didn't flatten out until 99%. We're already flattened out at 102 over here. So I see that this will probably have to calm down a little bit, maybe a little pullback. Good thing to zoom out sometimes. So nice, beautiful run this morning. It needs a break out of this here. See the little mark right here, a little drop down mark. It's right there. Top of that red candle sits on the top of this right here. Awesome little marks. So I'm just going off the top of that thing there. Boom. Look at that. Right to the right. I wasn't even looking at the candle. I was focusing back here on this dotted line, the lineup. Perfect on that. Past signals have future references. So definitely got to get this to break out past this line here. Break out past that line. I can see it run right up here to 8.5 cents. How much of a run would that be? Just from here to there? 14%. So another 14% would put this at 35% runoff. So this can run flat for a while, but this RSI down here is almost maxed out again. So depends on how many times this thing's gonna sit here and try to pound that wall there and get through it. I mean, it's got on the hour candle, it's got the LMSA giving it some push. All the EMAs, the 200, 100, the 50 moving averages are all pushing on it. So it's got a lot of pressure to push. It's got a lot of resistance to hold it right now. It's trying to break through a major line here. Morning there, Mr. TNX. How are you doing today? Are you at work or? There we go. It's pushing up on that line there. I'm trying to zoom in and get a good view of this. Yeah, I'll zoom in tighter so you can see it's not quite into it to the exact mark. And it pulls back. 7457. Come on, pound it. It's like a jackhammer. There you go. Pound it. You broke it. Can you get through it? A little reverb there. It barely ticked through it. Come on. You got to keep pounding. You got 29 minutes of this 1 hour candle to get through it. Let's go back to the 24. 17 minutes on the 24. Definitely trying to pound that wall down. I don't know if they can do it and still get a close on the 17 minute. 17 minutes left. It's got to pound through it and get way up here about 7.6, 7.5, and retrace it and retest it and hold. COVID. I think those are just bad allergies. I think you're just slightly allergic to work. You're addicted to crypto. Crypto-id. Not COVID, it's crypto-id. Folks, we're having a new issue since COVID-19 came out. We're having a lot of people now coming down with crypto-id. They're sick of work. They can't stand it, and they're staying at home babysitting their crypto. But no, if you got it, man, just be careful. Get it taken care of. I know I joke about it. Nick's struggling to it too. I could hear our president coming out saying, yeah, our workforce is depleting because we're having crypto-id. It's the fallout of the virus from COVID. And for those of you that don't know what crypto-id is everybody got addicted to crypto while they were on COVID. And no one wants to go back to work now. So our workforce is depleting because crypto is taken away from it. We're gonna have a labor crisis. So if this keeps pulling back, keeps pounding through, I'm not sure if we're going to get through it. I mean, go to the 5 minute here and look at it. And I got 2 5-minute touches on it. Probably going to need another third one. If it breaks through, if not, it might. See, it's not flattened out on the 5 minutes. 5 minutes looks good. You can see the little breakout here on the 5 minute. 2 touches on the 5. How many touches on the 3? So it's got 2 touches. Third one doesn't know if it wants to touch. Got a red dot here. Doesn't mean we can't get a red dot pump. I've seen them before. Might be red dot, green dot. Volume coming back a little bit. USP. USP could be our big one today, getting up in the 30%ers possibly if we can just break this line out and continue moving up. So one, two, three. Going down the list here, seeing if we got any makers and takers, shakers, IOTX. Go here to 24 minutes, so it don't look so big. Whoa, look at there. IOTX. Look at that. Perfect little touch right here. See that how it come down? They both tick through and come off together. That's a perfect scenario for a takeoff. Right out of that red candle. Boom. Everything's underneath pushing up. Under the orange, came through the orange. Nice classic run up. Let's see if we can get past this 918 area off this right here. Yeah, you can see there's a crown right here. It needs to break through. Yeah, nice little pop off here for IOTX. Let's go see IOTX. Coins and volume we got here. 9.54 billion. Volume is down. Market cap 716 million market cap. It's gonna be a hard one to push. Micro cents maybe. So if we can get through this, I can see it probably getting back up here to 9.4. That would be a big run for it, I think. $7% run to 9.4 from the beginning. Could put it right about the top of that there. So 9.5% run from the bottom. From right now, if you're to Jones into it, only a 2.76% gain if it got back to the top of these here. So not large gains to go diving after. It's already maxed out on the RSI up here. Somebody sank my battleship. Yeah, ship is still up there somewhere. It fluctuates pretty quick. It's a micro coin. Kind of like my puppy coin, UPI. UPI is a 6-cent coin, 6 to 9. So ship. Shipping right here. Shipping. See, it had a nice pop up. That run up there from the time it started to there, 14%. 14%, a 50% pullback would be 7. 3.5 should be normal. And it went beyond normal. And when it does that, I'll put a line right here where normal should have been. It pull way too far back. Pop up here, pull all the way back to that wick down here and bodied out there. So the wick is 6.96 back. The body was 5, almost 6% pullback on a 14% run. That's way more than 25% pullback. I mean, that 14 up, 6 back, that's almost a 45% pullback. definitely going to pump up and fall out. So that's where we're at now, trying to regather its bearings here. It lost its LSMA, so it's going to come down and work its pressure on it. So it's got to fight back through. It's going to take it a while to recover. So it was definitely doing good, not nimble. QST, or are you talking about QSP? QSP. No QST. You're talking about QSP. So I get fat finger-itis every once in a while myself. I have a hard time typing some days. Some days I have a hard time doing both, typing and talking. Those are the days I just hide from everybody, right? Oh, we're trying to push through again. There we go. Pump, pump, pump. Break that line. Break that line of resistance and get on up there. QSP. Already up 22.41%. Got some volume here. Had the breakout. Wow. Nobody's seen where there's a good clean signal for a breakout back here. Sometimes you just don't get a clean signal. Let's find a different time frame. One hour time frame. There it goes. It's pushing through. So right here on the 1 hour time frame, it's kind of a signal, not a strong one. Not like you see back here where it actually broke out together. Right here it fell through. Both of them fell through. So there's not always a 100% clear signal when something's going to actually take off. That's what we look for. A dip soon? Okay. I don't know. I think it's still trying to pound through there. 1 hour candle. Let's go back to our 24 minutes. 6.5 minutes left on the 24-minute candle. It's definitely trying to pound through it. Got a green dot right here. Volume's pushing up. Right here, you see it down here. We're not maxed out. I don't know. I think it's going to break through. And it's going to come back and retest it and cool off. What do you think? That's what I'm reading from the signals down here. I think we're going to break through. Get up here. Get a little cool off. Go sideways like it did right here. Stay above this line. I think QSP might be a good coin for later today. I think it might continue up. They're showing good signs of it. Definitely pushing to the resistance area. So I think QSP could be our 30-40% coin later today. Not hold my breath for it. You never know. Bitcoin has a tendency of just destroying everything that does start off this morning. MLN. Focus nose out a little bit. See, there you go. Nice breakthrough. And then out it goes. See that? Got a nice breakthrough. It's not even maxed out yet. It's not even flattened out yet. So we'll get a ways we can still go here. We can go to 8 cents really. So from that breakout point to where it's currently at, 3%. If it goes to 8 cents, that's a nice 7.5% climb up. Get it to 7.5 cents. Retest back down here to about 7.7. Maybe come back, bounce that wall once or twice. That line right there would be 3.5%. So very nice. Was that a good shout? We've been watching QSP before you showed up this morning. We were talking about it at the beginning of the show almost. So I appreciate you calling it back out and letting us know it's moving again. But yeah, we were talking about earlier watching it pound on this line, and we kept saying it would eventually go. We went and looked at other coins. So might do a nice little 7% grab right here. It's going to retrace, maybe not. I mean, that's almost 4% from the line where it broke through. So if you look up here, 27, what'd I say, 30% this morning, maybe a 40% coin. Yeah, usually if a coin's top of the list, it's usually one of the first things we talk about. So, I guess I better do this real quick since Pro is no longer the coin of the day. We'll open this up. Go to the watch list. USP, you earned your spot here today. I know people aren't going to be satisfied with that, but hey, that's the nature of the stream now, right? We got coin of the day in the corner. Lower left right hand corner is coin of the day. Go listen to them in the other stream, start screaming. What? Hey, what are you doing? What's going on? Why did you get rid of Pro? Bring Pro back. Okay. Trying something new. Coin of the day. Made it to the stream. You know what's funny? Here I'm sitting here watching this try to break through. I'd never even bought any of it because that would have been a nice little gain since it broke through. Where we at? 4.43%. Yeah. And if it takes off and goes from this golden line to that golden line, that's a 13.73% gain. Yeah, they'll get used to it. I think since we changed the title to Coin of the Day on there and started doing that, yesterday we had, I think at one time we had over 24 people in the chat room yesterday. So definitely bringing in new people, which is good. We want to grow. If we keep it, to this little private community and always the same people, eventually people start fading off, and then my viewerships go down, and then before you know it, we don't have no channel. So we gotta treat it like a business, try to keep it growing. Now, there's a pullback on the 5 minute. There we go. Coming back down. Is it going to come back down that line? Here, let me refresh this, and I think if I do, it'll pop up on the stream there. There you go. So you see the golden line on the stream now? On the other stream. But what lines I draw here don't affect my stream until I hit refresh and save it. So I'm seeing a hump right here. I'm seeing a flatten off spot right here. The volume is looking fairly good still. New 24-minute candle. So on the 5-minute, you could see a little pullback. I don't know if it's going to pull back to the line and retest it. It's breathing like it wants to go back up to test this wick up here. What I got here? So, out of curiosity, on that little pullback, if somebody decided that they were going to grab some, say they grabbed it at 7.6. If this was to go up here to the next goal line, that would be 11.5%. So just short of it would be a 10% gain. How about there? With a 10% gain, we'll put a little tick right there. That's your 10% mark. Put it in light green. Make that mark for whoever caught this little dip right here if they got into it. Not saying anybody did. Pretty risky at 25% run up right now, 24% run. Because it could very easily come back here and test this LMSA down below that golden line and get stuck again. So always be cautious when candles are up this high. So yes, we're definitely kind of not QSP this morning quite a bit. IDEX is making a little move. It's red. It's pulled back. RGT, look at that. RGT making a move. Got to get past these wicks. It's almost maxed out there. Not down here. Still got room to go. Talked about that earlier. Or it broke out right here. Not a lot of volume in it either, but it's getting a push. It's a 9% right now. $15 token. How far you gotta go to get some volume? Oh, wow, look at that. Hefty pullback. 10% move on that would be $17. You have to get $2, almost, yeah, $1.50 run out of that to get 10%. So, some coins it takes more movement to get more percentage than others. QSP is getting a pullback. Is it? No, it looked like it's getting a pullback. Keep pulling back to it, so. Don't want to miss it. KRL sticking his nose back up there. KRL hit all my marks last night. That one was right almost to it. See that mark is? It was at 9781. And right there at 977 it hit. Usually if I make a mark, I'll set my sales just a hair short of my mark, just in case it does stuff like that, because a lot of times it will. You'll call it out 10%, sometimes it only hits like 9.98%. So I always short call my marks, and we can see it actually shorted on my mark right there, 977. Didn't go straight up to the 978. Right there, so it did break that wick with the bodies. Surprised it didn't continue continuation, but sometimes they don't. So let's scroll this list. EOS, is it? No. Okay, sorry for about the interruption there. My wife has brought me a plate of breakfast here. Eggs and toast. Right in the middle of my show, she's serving me breakfast. We'll park that off to the side while we look at what's going on here. And not a whole lot happening at this second, really. I've been digging, looking for stuff this morning. Nothing is extravagant. Just a flat, small movement of a morning POS. Nice little pump there. Possible little signal there. Right back here. Pre-signal, full signal. So POLS. Has those crappy little candles, and all of a sudden out of nowhere it gives some good candles. Low volume ACH. ACH. Look at that. Getting a little push there. A little breakout here. CLV's always been one of my little favorites. One I'd like to hang on to. I think it's going to go somewhere later on. So yeah, I got CLV saved. ACH. Look at that. Trying to get back up there. Had a big blow up here the other day. On the 12th. Nice big blow up. We had it all marked out. Played with it a little bit. Nice long pullback. Trying to look at that. Nice big candle blowing up. ACH is taking off. Flickering right there. Got a yellow dot on it. Yeah. Look at that puppy roll. What kind of percentage we got here? 4% right there. So I'm gonna let you guys check it out for a few minutes. I'm gonna mute this and eat some of these eggs before they get cold. So I'll be right back in a couple of seconds.
Stay persistent, you need that distance, yeah. But with love like this, we cannot miss each other. Yeah, yeah. Please don't play no games with me. Just hit me up on my line, yeah. But there's one thing you need to know. My heart just wants to see you grow, yeah. You know that I need you so, yeah. You're bad for me, I know, yeah. You can run back to me, you know this. I'll be your lifeline, yeah. I promise you can call on me. Calling, calling, you calling, 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 calling. I promise you can call on me. Calling, calling, you calling, 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 calling. I promise you can call on me. Anytime that you get lost, you know that I'm the one you depend on. You know anytime that you're falling, I'm the one that you lean on. So tell me who better than me for you? Cause I don't want anyone else but you. So why don't you love me? You put yourself way above me, yeah, yeah. But there's one thing you need to know. My heart just wants to see you grow, yeah. You know that I need you so, yeah. You're bad for me, I know, yeah. You can run back to me, you know this. I'll be your lifeline, yeah. I promise you can call on me. Calling, calling, you calling, 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 calling. I promise you can call on me. Calling, calling, you calling, 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 calling. I promise you can call on me. there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I should've wanted a high. I keep on falling right into your thought, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Oh, what a rush each time you catch me chasing after the way you love me. Color my life up like confetti. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I should've wanted a high. I keep on falling right into your thought, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy.
Okay, sorry it takes so long. Like I said, my wife brought me some breakfast. I'm trying to chow it down pretty quick here so I can get the show back on. Nothing worse than having cold eggs, so I like to eat them when they're warm. That's what happens when you oversleep and start the morning show late. Your wife wakes up while you're doing your show. She brings you breakfast. I don't think I can do any more of that. Wow. You think she is cooking for somebody that was starving. Now if I can just get her to go refill my coffee cup, bring me some more coffee, that'd be great. I got an awesome wife. I don't take advantage of her. She does things when she does things. Sometimes she surprises me and brings me breakfast in the middle of my morning show. Looks like we're fighting that 200 moving average right here. It doesn't want to try to get through it. It did, it popped through it and pulled back. So, and somebody was asking about CLV, one of my favorites. Here, I don't even have to do that. It's right here, it's saved. There it was. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I had it saved. Okay, I guess I'll have to search for it. I swore I had Clover saved, and I accidentally clicked it off. Okay, am I going blind here? There it is. Yeah. CLV right there. Definitely got a strong signal of it coming down. And a red dot right here to boot. Yeah, CLV is one of my long-term ones. I think will do something good in the future. It's got a low market cap. Let me go up here and click on this here. What was up here? CLV. There's 90 million market cap. Circulating supply, 260 million. Definitely looking good. Got interrupted there. I apologize. Sorry, my microphone. I'm sitting here talking. My microphone's not even on. My wife is coming here telling me some issues going on, so I might have to end this soon and go to the store. Evidently, the babysitter didn't bring the baby any diapers. So their mishap becomes my problem. Okay, I am scatterbrained because I'm getting interrupted left and right. Liquidity. LQTY. Right here. Pull this up here, refresh, get things pulled back at the top. They're moving. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm sitting here doing a show. I got kids coming over here hollering at me, wife coming trying to talk to me. So I kind of gave her a funny face. Now she's mad at me. So it's like, I can't win for losing here. Maybe it's Good Friday for somebody. Well, it ain't starting out too good for me today. Yep. So liquidity's trying to get past this point. You know, they create some support. Try to bounce off it and get up there. Not looking like it's going to cross together. We'll have to wait and see. So 250. Yeah, definitely. 240, 250 seems to be a good spot for it. QSP, looks like it's pulling back again. Yeah, see it pull back down below that line. Oop, there it is. Nice sharp drop right there. They both drop together, it's coming down further. If one drops and the other one don't, it could pop right back up. Oh. So she went rooting through the house, dig around. That's why she came back a minute ago to tell me she found the spare diapers that she had stored back. So saved me from having to rush out. Going to the store right away. 2 minutes, 1 second. I call you seconds instead of percentages. So I'm sitting here doing my live stream. They go 0.39%. A lot of times when I talk to myself, it's like 39 seconds, 28 seconds, 14 seconds. So I'm just counting percentages in seconds. It's easier for me to remember them that way as I'm scrolling really fast through them. Boy, these things are flashing, kicking around. Pull us back at the top. What is Bitcoin doing to make this stuff just go crazy this month? Ah, we're at 40,000. We're at 40,000. We're threatening to crash the party. That's what it is. And this is coming down. I see what you're doing. You thought you were going to have a good Friday until Bitcoin craps on your ice cream. It pulling down, breaking through here, broken through there. Yeah, come on down to 39.7. We ain't seen you for a few hours down here. Yesterday when Bitcoin was crashing, Pro was pumping. So come on down, Bitcoin. Crash and help Pro pump. Yeah, come on down to like 36,000 so Pro can go like $5 today. Yeah, Bitcoin's flashing, trying to make a move downward. That's the reason I've seen all the flashing and moving in altcoins this morning. Not so much on the top side, you're not seeing this flash as much. But you get down here in the lower percentages, 1, 2, 5, 6 negatives. A lot of flashing going on here. Got a 2-year-old at my door. He likes to come here and sit in my lap and watch the computers. I usually don't bring him in here when I'm doing any kind of videos or talking live. He comes checking on me at the door here every once in a while. Ethereum's flashing around here. Mina, let's check in on Mina. How's Mina doing since her big debut and launch? She's just been tanking, hasn't she? There's the last fib I pulled on her. And she's tanked out of that fib all the way down. Gotta find a bottom here soon. I think she might have found her bottom. It'll be a big bottom girl before she pulls back up. So 230. Yeah, it's like 230, maybe 220, 230 might be its bottom here. EOLS got its little pump off its dead candles. And just like I said, it's a nice little pump. The candles go flat. Orca sticking his nose back up in the green. And see, Orca gets those dead candles too. I'm just not a big fan of them. Tribe getting a little pump out of there. Look at that. It's crossing. We're gonna get a simultaneous cross. It doesn't look like it. Let's see how much volume's in Tribe. I wouldn't say volume, but it's a mid cap, 246 million. 100 million market cap total, 45% out there, so 453 million in circulation and billion coins total. So takes a little bit to pump it, make it move. If it was to move, how much of a percentage could we get from here? 10% is at 60 cents. Have to be a bigger blow off than where it is. That would put it back in this channel it was running, probably. Wow. Maybe it wants to get back up in that channel over here. Thin this out over here. Gotta find a good marking point. To extend from. Yeah. So it could get a nice pop back up in that channel. It would have to pop off from here, get to the bottom of that channel, about 8.9% run up. Very doable. And looking at how this is crossing, the green dot right there. I don't think it's going to have the power to go all the way back up to that channel. That's my opinion. Pearl doesn't get, it's not getting big, huge runs here. But it's set to, you know, it's setting nice. It could possibly get a good pump later. SKL, not that big a deal. Half a point. No, I didn't think it would be. Power 1%. No, it's dropping, not bumping. Spell slowly moving up. Looks like a little, yeah. So that's a nice little drop right there. It's a little spike. So LSMA is at the bottom of this wick, pushing us, so that's not looking bad. Say spell would get too much of a pump, probably back up around this area here. Or what would that be from here? Possibly another 2%. Not that huge. RL. UP 8% UP breakout. Look at UP pump this morning. There it goes. That's it. Possible signal way back here. UP definitely running up here. Nice little breakout. Just barely caught that out of the corner of my eye when I was scrolling, so Trying to get itself back up here. Good buy on Oopie is at 5 cents. It ran to 6. So now we just got this little warning signal down here to here. 9% jump. Nice. Nice. Get back up here where I normally have it. 3% away. 6.8 would be another 9% run. So Oopie in 3rd place. Nice little pump here. Oopie is getting above that. Need to get this line here. Wow. Look at that. But wasn't it a real strong signal? It wasn't. Just that little cup right there. Boom, it just blew off. As this was trying to form a cup, it just blew up. No real strong signaling point either. And that's how some of these coins are doing it. Especially when Bitcoin is being indecisive like it is. Can't catch them all. That's what me and a few other people talk about. Is you can catch a lot of the good ones. You just can't catch them all. You can watch them all. You just can't catch them. Because when I look back here at this full downward trend, I'm not seeing any good signals between these two corresponding that this was a good buy. I mean, both of them slightly touched right here, but didn't drop under, then come back up. Same thing here. There was no indication it was going to take off here. You can see right now it's maxed out up here at 1%. This right here shows that it should try to pull back. RSI is pushed up here to 83%. So somewhere in here should be where it tires out, but people jump in and start buying it because it's exciting and it's making a move. Maybe it's on the #1 list on Coinbase and they start FOMOing in. Once RSI and the normal MACD max out like this, everything else is sure. Anything that pumps past this is all FOMO. So I'm not seeing anything on the 24-minute. Let's go to the 15-minute. Is there any signals on the 15? Back here? Nope. Right there, maybe on the 15 where it dipped under and came back through and this touched. Would have been a slight signal. Probably would have been a smaller time frame. 10-minute. 10-minute, they both dip. So if you're watching this coin tightly, you would have caught that little dip right there. But see how these touch and that fell through? It invalidates as a fake out. Then right here, another takeoff. Very light signal. Nothing that would stand out. Unless you're, like I said, unless you're just zoned in on this coin and watching this coin only by itself. Doing like I do, scrolling through 7,500 coins, you don't catch all these small time frames like that all the time. Wow, been streaming 2 hours already on this Good Friday morning. So UPI up at the 6-cent mark. Like I said, I get so busy doing things like taking care of my YouTube channel and other things. I usually would have added to my bag down here, and I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. Too many irons in the fire around the house sometimes. So maybe we get a good little pullback here. Give me another chance to get in around 5 cents. But yeah, 5.5, 5.4, 5.6. I usually like to pick up a few. Like I said, it's flattening out on the 24, so I figured it would pull back, and it did. QSP, and a lot of them are pulling back, so evidently Bitcoin is trying to come down. No, it actually went up. Surprise. Dash making a little bit of a move. Humongous. Suku sticking his nose out a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Suku. Not completely lined up perfect, but lined up good enough to get a good little pump out of it, probably. Looks like everything's giving us more of a 10-minute signal. Yeah. Getting more 10-minute signals than we are anything. So you got the green dot, you got 2 crosses right here, got Suku little pump up right here. Got up above the 200 moving average on the 10-minute. So Suku might get a nice little 10-minute pump up. What can we expect? Maybe 3.5. If it tops that one, it'd be 4% pump. So come across the top of this up here, it'd be a 4% little pump. So you got 2.35. That put it around 6.5, 7%. Put her in the top 5. A huge pump. MLN. Big pump for MLM. That's a nice little classic push off there. On its way up. Took off from $55 to 56. Nice $1 pump, 4%. Come down here. So from this here to here is 1.85%. $1. Guess I need to turn my lawnmower on, let it go run around the yard. It says the battery's getting out of temperature and cold. I have a robotic lawnmower, so get it off that charger and get it out running around. Maybe that battery temperature will warm up. I'll go out and mow now. Looking back, it looks like this will pop up here, run a little sideways, will pop up. Probably get another one, run sideways. Big dollar coin, not pumping extremely hard, but it is on the rise back up. Yeah, looking good. Not something I would go dive into. Not myself, but some people might. You never know. Somebody see this. There's some people that might go in there and buy 100 of these coins or more. Maybe 1,000 of them. I'm not one of those people. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to throw around in crypto at the moment. This has been here for a little bit, so we should definitely see some movers in the crowd. Suku still moving up slowly. True, small percentage move up. And like I said, it was wanting to get a move, but look, everything's on top, it's on bottom, not primed up yet. Like I said, nothing really stands out of the crowd today. Just sneaking up out of nowhere. Everything's pretty much in line for an average slow day. QSP, look at that. There it goes. It pulled back around, broke back through. Wow. That started taking off quick and it just stopped. But yeah, it went up, retested back through it, came back up, or came down here, and then came back up and touched it, broke through again, and now it's on the take. Nice little basket pattern we've been getting. There she goes. Nice little cool off area. RSI still pumping kind of high. We're looking good over here on the normalized MACD with this. So we're just not zero, a little above zero. Plenty of room there. RSI got a little room to move up. QSP making some small moves. There she goes. You gonna break this top right here? Come on. Yep. Test it and break it. So we definitely got us a coin of the day. QSP walking up there. It will remain on our live stream, our 24/7 live stream for the rest of the day until tomorrow morning when we get a new coin of the day. Yeah, the pumper of the day, the one leading the top of the morning show charts. We'll stay on the live stream until the next morning show for a new person to take over. We'll start doing that and see how it goes. Coin of the day. Will it work or will it go away? But definitely good to see everybody this morning here. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with the morning show. See, everybody's getting used to smashing that like button when they come in. I don't have to ask for it, so thank you very much. Good morning, Crypto Dude. I just seen your name in there. I apologize for not catching you sooner. I try to say good morning to everybody I see pop in here. And for those of you who haven't seen my morning show or hadn't heard me talk about it, I have a link in the description if you're into leverage trading, you know, longing and shorting Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all those above, and a few other coins. There is a website that's legal in the United States, or a trading site in North America, Canada, United States, Australia, and a few other countries. I do have a link in the description. Well, I don't remember the name of it. I just started messing with it and playing with it. It has a simulated trade where you can actually use the real chart and some fake money and try it out. It's called BitGet. So there is a link in the description. Please utilize our links. Everything kind of helps support the channel. And BitGet is one of the fastest growing and getting to be a well-known site, very trusted. I'm actually been starting to trade on that a little bit. You can leverage trade anything from 1% up to 125% on Bitcoin, which I don't advise. And Ethereum and other altcoins, I think it's ranges between 100%, and the altcoins, I think it's like 75%. QSP has double tapped here. We'll have to see if it can go or if it's gonna do another pullback. I don't know if it'll get you rich yet. You gotta figure out the fundamentals and know how to read the charts. When I was trading on there in the simulating mode, I was doing everything in the 3-minute mode. 25. No, you better start out like more like 3%, get used to it before you get greedy. You jump into something that you don't quite understand and you get greedy like that, you can get wrecked very fast. Because here's what I realized. The money you have in your account counts as liquidation. So if you go in there and throw $1,000 in there, you're making $100 bid. If you start going in a negative, it will use your whole account as liquidity, and it will liquidate your full $1,000. So what I'm going to do is maybe go in there with maybe 200 bucks and maybe place $100 short or long. That way, if I get liquidated, I'm only getting liquidated out 200 bucks, not a big loss. But if I make money using a 3 or 4 or 5x, then that would be still good. Especially if you get a nice long run. You can set stop losses in there. Profits. You can take profits along the way. You can set those up as automatic. Definitely something to test out in their free mode before you go piling in there with a handful of cash and get wrecked. Very high risk, high reward system is what it is. So, who else is trying to come up the ranks? Liquidity? No. MLM is moving up. Wow, look at that. Wow. Big dollar coin, big dollar candle. Holy crap. Look at that candle. Where did that start at here? Right at the bottom of this candle started at $56. It's up to almost $59. A $3 candle. Yeah, with those BitBoy hits like that, as far, he didn't do it one big hit, but he did get a nice couple of good hits in a row. And then his winning streak continued for about a month and a half, 2 months. And that was during Bitcoin. Huge pump all the way up to $60,000. So that's where he made his millions. He just had a very successful 3 months of trading. And he tells you, I've heard him do some videos and he tells you flat out, he does wonderful trades when the market's moving up, but he loses too much when it's falling because he's bad at making shorts. He's a long trader, not a short trader. Some people are good at finding the shorts and when it's falling. Some people are better at finding the longs. So look at this MLN, huge candles here. 56, 55, $59. So $2.50 candle on a big money coin. Did some pumpers this morning. Definitely making some moves here. Let's go to the 1 hour. So we're looking at the 1 hour here. No, it's used to having some big candle. Look at that one, Jesus. So this pumped up to here. Wow, this could definitely. Just run up here to $61 very good. I think when looking at the past candles like this, I think this is almost going to be it right here at about 59, 31. Yeah. Maybe get up here around $60. If it blows past 60, it might be a huge candle. Wish I'd have caught this a lot sooner, but it is what it is. Sometimes you don't catch them soon enough. So it's a nice one to watch, not what I'd go chasing for right now. This is MLN that we're currently looking at right now. I scroll down the whole list of coins. I don't have any certain coins. This is just my morning stream looking for coins that are fixing to take off. And unfortunately here lately we're catching them after they take off. So MLN, definitely banging that $60 door down. Not sure if it's going to get through it. %, right now. Nice big run. Let's refresh all this. Bring them up to the top. QSP, MLN, API 3. I'm expecting this to get a little pullback off of here. This is the 1 hour. Oh, there's $60. I got room to go. It's not totally maxed out yet. Getting close to it. MLN, not MLM. Oh, a little late on catching that one, but definitely looking like it might want to push a little more. I figured it would hit right around the $60 range. Want to pull back. That's just basic for how the candles have been running in the past. Get a nice big long run up here. This one here was a 17% candle. This one here is currently 8%. If it was around 17%, $65 candle area, which would be the top of this one here almost. Right in that area there. So, topping this one over here would be the same as this huge one over here. It's already 50% up, high risk. You get in something like that and have it fall back on you, very high risk. That's another 4% up maybe. That measured right. That's 7, 20%. Oh, because that's measuring all the way down at the beginning of the day, not from the bottom of the candle here. 17% there. See, it's already getting a big pullback. Put this thing up so you can see the bigger candle. Yeah, went up here to $60, 61 bucks, all the way back down to 58. Typical for what this thing does. Blows a big candle up, pulls right back. API 3. Yeah, I don't think it's ready yet. Nope. QSP. See that? Pulling back down in the 1 hour. Get back over here. Fighting with this 7.4.5. Liquidity. There we go. You're getting a little push up. Hit that LMSA wick underneath you. It's fighting to get it under it. If it can get that wick underneath itself, it'll get a nice push. It's working hard at getting there. Looking good. Liquidity might hit that $3 yet. Still think liquidity could get in the mid to low threes. So keep an eye on it. Definitely not a lot of players, just a few this morning. Speaking of players, how is Playa doing? ELA. How's it doing this morning? Not very good. Bucker's trying to get itself gently lined up. Everything's on top up here right now. Gathering some tightness there. Bringing it all down. So everything's coming down. Get down to the 0 line here. Somewhere in here. So around noontime today. When I'm guesstimating on this pullback here. Pull down. Get this stuff tightened down. Get below. Get a few candles on top of it. And get ready to take off around noontime Central Standard Time. Yeah, it's kind of like what my portfolio looks like right here. All that red. I think a lot of people are in that boat right now. So you're not the only one. AVT making a little bit of move up this morning. Nothing lined up special here. Band, are you making a little noise this morning? No, trying to get lined up, trying to get everything pulled down.
like razor for teeth, and still they would lay at my feet. Boy, you got the wrong one. I gotta look over all of my publishing statements for Q1 as soon as the song's
Nothing
done. I gotta call up
spectacular.
my mama and tell her I made it as soon as my log's done. I gotta read all my trade publications and sip my tea till it is all done. I think it's all fun. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where.
Definitely a morning that sucks.
Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I happen to Porsche.
AGLD. It's pulling down below all the bands here, getting them all tightened up. Oh, so it's another one of those that's got to bring everything down, wind it all up, get it ready for another pop-off. Power. Doing the same thing. Shipping. No, it's just holding good while everybody else is tanking around you. The MLM, huge pullback. He's a big wick. It's known for that. Go back and look at the past history. It'll pop a candle off, wick it all back down, leave it looking like garbage. So it looks like QSP, if this crosses on this MACD here, and this crosses here, this will be done with for a while. Right now they're touching. They can easily, one could go under and bounce back up while the other one stays on top, vice versa. But when they both cross one way or the other, it definitely is a strong signal of where it's going. Till Tuesday? No. I don't think it'll be like this till Tuesday. I think today's Good Friday. A lot of people are off work, out Easter shopping, doing some things. This evening could pick up a little bit. Tomorrow could be a decent day. A lot of people off work tomorrow as their second day. Sunday, I could see it being a crappy day on Sunday because it's a family day. A lot of people that don't go to church go to church. They spend the family time with their kids. So definitely a Sunday I could see being a slow day like today, if not a bloody day. Monday would be a good day to things to really pop back off for a slow weekend, depending on Bitcoin. So, no, I think the only day I look to see drop would be Sunday, because there ain't gonna be as many people focusing on this market. There'll be more focus on family. So, other than that, it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get off here, get cleaned up, help the wife out today, and wasn't expecting her to be babysitting today, so it's one of those things. So you guys, you have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll talk at you guys later. So enjoy the rest of your Good Friday, guys.